Hi, I'm Mars Makes You Smile, and today I've got a pretty interesting topic that stemmed from a Twitter thread I read about Hajime Isayama. He's the creator of Attack on Titan, for those of you who might not know. And let's just get right into reading it, and I'll explain what I'm doing after I read it. So, ahem! Okay. Oh wait, do some people not know how insane the creator of Attack on Titan is? A character was inspired by an imperial Japanese general by the name of Akiyama Yoshifuru, and he's responsible for multiple atrocities during the First Sino-Japanese War. He looks up to this guy, by the way. And yes, he believes Korea would be better off under Japanese imperialism. He got ratioed by Koreans for saying that, and he deserved every ounce of hate. He also openly denies the Nanking massacre, better known as the rape of Nanking, which was a bloodbath in Nanjing, China, where Japanese soldiers committed multiple crimes against humanity to Chinese civilians. Anyways, there's so much more shit he did. This is all I remember, and I haven't even discussed most of the shit he supports and puts into his work in full. This is just scratching the surface. Most importantly, listen to Jewish and Korean people when they say to not support Attack on Titan or their creator. Do not ignore them. Do not tell them they're overreacting. Attack on Titan fans aren't welcome here. The man is insane and pro-Japan. I'll be muting this thread. I love you guys. Alright. So what I'm going to be doing today is about 15 minutes of Google searches to see if this absolute Giga Chad right here is actually right or if he's just shouting bullshit he heard from his Tumblr buddies. Let's get into it. Wow, that was very fucking news anchory. Back to you, Gene. Starting off with the first tweet about Dot Pixis being designed after an imperial Japanese general. Alright, well, it's not really a secret that most of Isayama's first characters were designed after real people. The Armored Titan was designed after Brock Lesnar, for example, or the Attack Titan, designed after Japanese MMA fighter Yushin Okami. The reason these characters were usually designed after real people was because he was not good at drawing faces. He expressed this fact openly. You can find a lot of proof on Google, just look it up. He really lamented, those were the exact words, he lamented his art style. But this tweet also says that he, quote-unquote, looks up to this guy, by the way. As for Hajime Isayama looking up to this general, that's exactly what he says on the tweet. His exact words in the tweet are, he looks up to this guy, by the way. All I could find in the aspect of that is a shady website from 2013 that says Isayama did call him frugal and respectable. And that's it. That's the only thing I could find. And I don't really think that qualifies as looking up to or idolizing someone. I don't at all. I think he really just designed his character after this general. Maybe I'm wrong, though, and if he really does idolize this guy or look up to this guy, can someone provide me with an article that says he does? That is him saying he did idolize this guy? Because I'm open to my mind being changed, but I have not seen anything that really says, oh, I idolize this guy, I look up to this guy. I haven't seen it. Maybe it's there, though. So my mind's open to being changed if someone finds it. But as for this random dude on Twitter saying he idolizes him, I don't think he does. And I also have not seen any proof of him saying that Korea would be better off under Japanese imperialism. I haven't seen anything about that. I have seen people saying that he said that on Tumblr and on Reddit 7 years ago in 2013. So I'm like, okay. To put words into his mouth, to play telephone like that and say he said it when I don't have proof of him saying it, I don't know, man. I don't know. The next thing is by far the most serious thing that he accuses Isayama of, and it is by far the most disgusting if it were true. He says that he openly denies the Nanking massacre, the rape of Nanking, which, if you don't know what the rape of Nanking is, you gotta look it up. It's not spoken about nearly as much as the Holocaust. It's really fucked up. But I don't want to go into that here. I'm just gonna talk about Isayama. This guy says that Isayama, quote-unquote, openly denies the rape of Nanking, which, for him being so open about it, I've done a lot of research, and I cannot find him openly denying it. I can find people on Twitter and on Tumblr saying he did, but here we go again with the fucking telephone of these people on Twitter and Tumblr saying, I heard this, so it has to be true, and saying he openly denies the rape of Nanking when there's nothing out there open for me to find. Either he's quietly denying it, which is still fucked up, don't get me wrong, but you can't accuse someone of quietly denying something, or he didn't do it at all and these people on Twitter are playing fucking telephone. I don't know. I don't want to talk about it anymore. The rape of Nanking is fucked up. If I had proof, I'd be like, okay, that's really fucked up, but there is no fucking proof of him denying this openly. Openly. That's a big word. Openly. There's nothing there. On to the next thing. Alright, now I'm kind of about to go off about these last two things, because these last two things really just show that he doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. Anyways, there's so much more shit he did. This is all I remember, and I haven't even discussed most of the shit he supports to put into his work full. This is just scratching the surface. I don't know, dude. You must be scratching the surface of a piece of paper, because you're not getting anywhere. You're not getting anywhere fast, anywhere far, because there's no sources here. Obviously, he's one of these people playing fucking telephone. There's no sources. None at all. He's just saying, you have to trust me because I heard this, and what I heard is always right. I don't know. He's 18. Look, we're the same age, dude. I get it. You think you're doing right. You're kind of being a dumbass. You kind of live in an echo chamber because his next tweet says, I'll be muting this thread. I love you guys. Which, obviously, if you're muting the thread, you don't want to hear the fact that you're probably wrong, which is kind of funny. I don't know. He says, listen to Jewish and Korean people and they say to not watch Attack on Titan or support its creator, which I've never heard any Jewish or Korean people say that, other than in his thread, which apparently he's heard Jewish people say that. I haven't. I mean, obviously that's just me. That's just me. Maybe someone else has. And if they do say that, then it's okay. They don't have to watch the show. They don't have to like the show. But I don't like it when people slander the mangaka like this, because there's no point. Anyway, just have a great day, people. Please, if you saw this video, like it, comment, talk, fucking sub if you really want to enjoy more content. I don't think I post enjoyable content, but you know, it is what it is. If you do sub, I really appreciate it. If you do like, I appreciate it. Have a great day. Take it easy. Be nice to people. If you saw this video, don't do anything mean to the guy. He's obviously thinks he's doing right, and that's all that matters, I guess. Take it easy.